His sad eyes drifted to my mother's sleeping face. "Do you remember when we're riding the waves coming in from fishing? The wind in our faces, blowing your mama's hair? Those horses were that beautiful." He sighed, then smiled. "The roundup boss let me break a few of the young ones, and at night I slept on the ground, spread my dusty bedroll near the campfire, used my saddle for a pillow, and slept near our horses." "I'd like to camp like that someday." "Someday we will." "How come you came back?" I asked him. "Breaking wild horses is pretty dangerous work. I got bitten and kicked, once so hard it broke 3 ribs, and—" He pushed his hair aside so I could see the scar on his forehead. "This is where one reared up and nearly killed me. An inch or 2 closer to my temple, and I'd have been toast. After a summer of that kind of work, I decided fishing with my father wasn't all that bad." There's a thick patch of blackberries between the road and the paddock fences, so I've never been nearer the horses than this bike path. Even if there were no blackberry vines, I think his stories have kept me from wanting to get any closer. From down the road, I hear the roar of a souped-up car engine. High school boys, no doubt, racing up Sequoia Street. Before they come into sight, I feel the boom of their radio in my chest. I don't know why I want to hide from them, but there's no place to go anyway. When they're next to me, they blast the horn, and one of them pounds on the side of the car door with his fists and shouts, "Hey, baby, let me be your horsey." "Giddy up," another whoops. They all laugh and blow the horn again. I suddenly feel like crying. All the horses whinny and run in a panic toward the far fence. The big brown one throws up his hind legs like he's trying to kick the noise away. The 2 mangy dogs that live under the old run-down trailer across the road start barking at me too. I turn my bike for home. My life sucks in so many ways right now. My mother died 5 years ago. My dad's been in Iraq for over a year. Madison, my best and only friend, moved to Oregon, and I'm stuck with my stepmother. I guess she's not as bad as I sometimes make out, and I do have a new baby brother who looks exactly like Daddy did when he was about the same age. Sandra bought a frame that holds both their pictures and put it on the mantel above the wood stove. Side by side, they look like the same baby, except the picture of Daddy has faded. My name is Hannah Gale. Gale, as in a strong wind, my dad likes to say, instead of spelling it for people. He's a fisherman. To him, a gale means wild and dangerous seas. But to me, it is a wind as strong as a racehorse pounding around a track, blowing by every other horse that ever lived. Mama died in October of 2000. For a year or so afterward, Dad and I made a go of it on our own. We shared the cooking and cleaning, and when the salmon season opened, I took care of myself. I thought we were doing pretty good, until he met Sandra at the Knights of Columbus crab feed and married her a month before my 10th birthday. We live in Fort Bragg, on the north coast of California, so there wasn't much opportunity for Dad to be a cowboy. Work here is timber or fishing, and not enough of either one anymore. My grandfather was a salmon fisherman all his life. Dad decided to carry on with the family business. He and my grandfather were building Dad a boat, but my grandfather died before they ever put it in the water. I was born 4 months later, and Daddy named his salmon trawler the Hannah Gale after me. That May,